Hey guys, Chris here from IELTSadvantage.com, and what we're going to do in this video is share with you another student success story. So we've got a successful student, and what we will do is share his story with you because he was struggling with the exact same things that you're struggling with, and to show you how he overcame those difficulties and got the scores that he needed. So Amit, can you share with everybody just a little bit about you, where you're from, your name, and some background information about yourself?
Yes, I'm from India and I'm an application developer, software developer, you can say, and I'm working here in Mumbai from last 6 years. And I have been trying to crack IELTS from last 9-10 months.
Mm-hmm.
And just last week I got my results, and thankfully I got the desired band scores. Yeah.
Excellent. What scores did you get?
Yeah, I got a listening 8 and speaking, reading, and writing 777.
Congratulations. That's amazing scores. And how many times did you do the test before you got the scores that you needed?
I did it. It was my sixth attempt. On sixth attempt, I actually got the scores that I needed.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a lot of attempts. That's a lot of time and money and effort and everything. So there's probably a lot of people who are in the same position as you were, where you keep repeating the test, keep doing it again and again and again. But why do you think that you had to do the test that many times? Why do you think you struggled so much?
Yeah, actually, I would share you a story, very interesting story. You know that after third attempt, or after third attempt, I was able to score sufficiently well in all three modules consistently, except writing, because I used to get listening 8, at least 8, speaking, reading 7.5, 7.5. But the writing was the module where I was struggling a lot. Every time I used to get 6.5, and the writing was a module that gave me a painful time, literally. Uh, uh, Somewhere during my preparation, I came across your videos, and first somebody recommended your website, and I just went through, the ideas and whatever things you have told about writing modules, and I tried to follow it. But I was not able to exactly follow what you were saying. But then fortunately, I just found your $1 video, $1 course actually, and I enrolled for that, and it really helped. It was actually, I would say that it was the most important thing that I could enroll for, because the you taught us each and every part of a IELTS essay. The introduction, the main body paragraph, and conclusion. And what worked for me the most is that the comments. That you ask students to write the answers in the comment, and you'll be checking it, right? So that part worked for me a lot. I got to mistakes that I was making. For example, when I was writing my IELTS essay, even though I was writing examples, that was not focused to the main the topic sentence that I wrote in the main body paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
So you made me realize that, and I worked particularly in that area, and I think that was the reason why I was able to get the scores that I needed in my last attempt.
Yes, it's a very, very common problem for someone to be stuck at 6.5 and just be like, oh, I can get everything else. I can get my reading, I can get my speaking, I can get my listening, but this writing thing is a big, big problem. So, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, the thing is, when I attempted for the first time, surprisingly, I got 7 in the very first attempt, in writing. But in other modules, I was not able to get the scores that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not know how I got that 7 in the writing, and after that I got a little overconfident that I'll be getting, but then I lost the focus, and that's the reason why I consistently got 6.5, 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
Then your videos were the one that helped me identify the reason why I was getting 6.5.
Yeah. So if there was someone like you struggling and you keep getting 6.5, what advice would you give them?
My biggest advice would be to proofread your essay. The only reason people get 6.5 or below is the fact that they don't proofread their essay. just leave at least 5 minutes at the end to proofread what you have written. Uh, Basically, the spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes are the very common mistakes that people make. So that was a problem with me. I not getting enough time to check my essays after completing. So my biggest advice would be definitely to check your essays after reading. If you're not able to do that, just write one main body paragraph or whatever, introduction, main body paragraph. After writing introduction, just check it.
Mm-hmm.
Just check it.
Mm-hmm.
After writing main paragraph, just check it whether it's grammatically correct. Is there any spelling mistakes? Or so these sort of things definitely help.
Yeah, because if you have, vocabulary and grammar mistakes in nearly every sentence, it's highly likely you're going to get a 6 for grammar, a 6 for vocabulary, and that obviously that's going to lead to a 6.5 if you get 7 in something else, and 7 in coherence and cohesion, and 7 in impact achievement. So what would you say to somebody? I don't know where that noise is coming from. Strange. What would you say to somebody who says, you told me about proofreading, but what if I don't have time? How do I get to the stage where I comfortably have 5 minutes at the end?
Okay, so what I would say is that basically for general module, I guess for academic module as well, you have 1 hour, right? 40 minutes for essay and 20 minutes for letter writing. In my case, I was comfortable in writing letters, in 15 minutes. So I used to give 45 minutes to my essay, but I would not recommend this. I would recommend people to stick to 40 minutes for essay writing, and just prepare idea. Just think about what you're going to write in the first 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Just leave that first 7 minutes or 5 minutes for thinking about what you're going to write, because it really helps. When we have everything clear in our mind, then it becomes easy for us to write the essay in a stipulated time.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that works. That actually worked for me. I gave 5-7 minutes for thinking about what I'm going to write.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't spend too much time on an introduction. Just as per your $1 course, I learned that we should not spend too much time in the introduction and conclusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should just write it in different words. And what's the most important thing about essay is that just stick to one idea each main body paragraph. Just don't write. What people do is in one main body paragraph they end up including 2-3 ideas without explaining any one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say just stick to one idea, explain it with example, and then thesis, right? So that's the thing I would say for for writing. Just think, and because it will help you write in a better manner. Your ideas will be clear in your mind, and you'll write it in a time given to you.
Excellent. But people won't have to take my course now, because you've just revealed so many different things. So that's great. Thank you so much for sharing that with everybody. So what are you going to do now with your future, now that you've got got the scores that you need?
Actually, I was preparing for Canada PR.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I'll the scores that I have has improved my CRS scores that is needed to get for processing my PR application form. So I guess the scores that I have got now will help me getting the ITA very soon. So yeah, I am looking forward for better better results in future as far as Canada PR is concerned.
Excellent, Amit. So if you need any help in the future, just let me know. If you need help with anything, feel free to get in touch. And good luck with your future in Canada. I wish you all the best of luck, Amit. Thank you very much for sharing your story with everybody.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks a lot once again for for not only for writing module, for IELTS as a whole, because your videos are really insightful and knowledgeable. And you give to the point and right information to people. Really thankful.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much again, and good luck in the future. Bye-bye.
Bye.